Hi there, everyone. Hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I am claircognizant, clairvoyant, clairsentient, and clairaudient, as well as an intuitive empath, and I use my gifts and abilities as well as my knowledge of the cards to channel messages from spirit for you. So if you found your way here for whatever reason, whether or not you're already subscribed or you just were sent the video, however it showed up for you, there could be a message here for you. So yeah, also if you're if you like the video, you're subscribed, and you comment anything, you could potentially win a free 15-minute reading. Around the first of each month, I always choose a winner. Around the first of each month, I always choose a winner. I randomly choose a video and then randomly find a comment, double check to make sure that they're subscribed, and then choose that person to win a free 15-minute reading. And if you would like your own personal reading, I am running a huge discount on my pre-recorded readings. So yeah, alrighty. So you can just send me an email. My email address is always in the description box. Or if you just want to shoot me an email, I always just love to hear how the readings are resonating. So, okay. Oh, also, I want to say real quick, thank you so much to those of you who have sent me tips and donations, because my channel, it is eligible to be monetized, but I can't figure out how to do it to get it connected to whatever I'm supposed to do. So so I'm not making anything off of doing these readings. So I do really appreciate those of you who have sent tips and donations. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. If you would like to envision a healing light full of unconditional love, you can do so now and breathe that light in. And just ask your spirit guides or your angels. You can ask the universe or God, even your ancestors, to connect with you through this reading that's only of your highest good and to the harm of none. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher light beings. I call to you now and invite you here into this space to help me grasp messages and answers that need to be delivered to any and all souls that find their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe and loved. I thank you for using the cards that I use here today as tools to communicate, to bring clarity, insight, guidance, validation, confirmation, information, wisdom, and or knowledge that comes from love. Thank you for enlightening the cards with clear and easy to understand, honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages from the divine that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. So as I was doing that and connecting with spirit, I was actually hearing the word daydreaming. So I feel like some of you may daydream quite a bit. I feel like especially like as a child. Hold on just a second though, because I left my coffee in here. Okay. So like, and you may even be having trouble. Might become troublesome, but you may be finding that you are like your mind just wanders, not able to stay focused on the task at hand. It's almost like you are in like a bit of a dreamy, oh my goodness, excuse me, a dreamy type state. for the person that I was picking up on. Okay. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, higher light beings. Please come here. Guide this reading. Show me clearly what I need to see. Show me clearly what I need to see for the collective of souls that find their way here. Oh. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. I'm also, okay, so I'm seeing a third eye opening as well. There are forces, though, that are trying to keep you in a state of confusion. We have quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So really quieting your mind as well. And it might be difficult. It's like you may go to meditate and your mind just kind of drifts and wanders. And then we have unconditional love, and I was actually seeing that. Some of you may want to study about Mary Magdalene as well. Learning the truth about Mary Magdalene. I feel like you also have been maybe even going through some different cycles, regarding your energy, your emotions. It may feel like a bit of a roller coaster ride. I'm really tapping into your energy right now, and I'm feeling like this, I'm feeling a headache too. Somebody may have a headache or may have recently had a headache that you've dealt with or been dealing with. So the Mary Magdalene card is about unconditional love, actually. So I just want to look here. Okay, so love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. So you also may be judging yourself from your outside appearance, and feel like you don't deserve the love that other people receive. Someone here is also dealing with an age issue. Like you've been focusing too much on your age. I feel like you've been looking for creams or something to help with wrinkles, or something with the aging process. You may be trying to slow down the aging process. And Spirit is really telling you to take this time to love yourself and love the different cycles that you've gone through in life. Going from an infant to a toddler to a child to a teen to a young adult, to really love each and every one of those cycles. And to be grateful to be in a place of experience. It's like, I just heard your wrinkles are your trophies. Not to, also somebody's dealing with up and down weight issues. Spirit wants you to know, the divine wants you to know that you are loved just how you are. I'm seeing a lot of lower level energies, entities bickering, causing chaos, judgment, like, and really focusing on your consciousness rather than this physical body. Because see, yeah, it's because this physical body, it's not who we are. It's like, imagine an astronaut goes into outer space and then forgets that his suit is just a suit and thinks that that suit is who he is. And it's like, but that suit is only there so that he can experience space, so that he can experience like walking on different planets, or and not that man ever has, I'm just saying, just whatever. But anyways, I'm not even going to get into that. But that would be pretty silly, right? Because when he gets back to his home planet, he takes off that suit, and that suit never was who he really was. So it's like, you are not this suit. And the body is a sentient being. So when you judge the body and you hate the body slowly dies. So being grateful for the body, being grateful to being able to experience the different cycles of life, the endings and the new beginnings, and knowing that the only thing for certain is that everything is constantly changing. So I don't know who that's for, but you really needed to hear that. And just really being grateful for universal order. Everything is designed down to the smallest detail, to be in perfect operation. That it's a dance of the universe, is what the book says. It says right here, the dance of the universe is a happy one, with energy swirling and twirling in a never-ending celebration of life itself. Join this dance, dear one, and enjoy the remarkable journey of the weavings of the story of your life. Do not fear what appears to be a change or a loss. It's only the transitioning orbit of energy interplaying with you and your loved ones. So being excited about growing older, or about the changes that you're currently going through, because it's you experiencing the universe, that universal dance, the universal flow. And when you it's like, you don't want to stop that dance. You want to allow the universe to continue its dance. So really getting into the flow of that dance. And one of the ways that you're going to do that is at the center here, taking some quiet time alone to rest, to meditate, to contemplate. You may really need to just get some sleep too. Some of you having difficulty sleeping. I do want to see what the book here says a little bit real quick. It says, shh, dearest one, quiet your mind, breathe, and let go of words, worry, and plans. Go into that space of silence deep within you, that vortex of peace where the world doesn't matter. Now is the time to retreat in silence and spend time alone. I'll lovingly help you rejuvenate and recenter yourself. Don't try to make decisions now. Just allow your mind to be at rest. You'll know soon enough when the time is right to take action. But for now, quiet your mind, rest. So Spirit is saying, right now is a time for you to listen more, talk less. Even like avoiding loud sounds, loud music, just really surrender any mind chatter that you're dealing with. And I feel like maybe you are a little bit more sensitive right now to noise. And that is because your body knows that you need to slow down, that you need to rest, that you need that quiet time. So maybe even like you even watching TV need the volume down a little lower than usual, or you're going to be coming into a place like that. Like, but I'm seeing someone that like you need to have some sort of noise, because when it's totally quiet, you can't handle it. You can't handle it. And that's because your body is constantly in that fight or flight. And you don't even realize it because you've been through so much that your body needs to stay alert. Your body needs to stay aware. So it's constantly like on edge, or not on edge, but it's constantly like needing to be in that let's go type of energy. So when it's completely quiet, and so it's going to take some time for your body to get used to that. Believe me, I know. So you don't want to do too much too fast. So just start with like 2 or 3 minutes of complete silence. No fan, no air conditioner, no music, no nothing. And set the time on your phone so that way you can forget about it. That way your body can relax and be like, okay, I can relax because we've set this alarm, so I'm not going to be in this for too long. And then you can forget about constantly checking your watch or anything like that to see the time. So, and then, go up a minute each day or every other day or something like that. And start by doing, like 2 minutes twice a day. And then do 3 minutes twice a day, Go slow. Or 2 minutes twice a day, every other, and then every other day, go up a minute. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit. I feel like you do have a lot on your mind. Could be getting frustrated with people. Thank you, Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings. Please come here, guide this reading. Show me clearly what I need to see. Can you clarify this reading, please? That's beautiful. So the endings and beginnings card, up underneath of it came the Fool card. And the Fool card is about trusting. It's about taking a leap of faith. So Spirit is telling you to trust these cycles. Embrace the new, releasing the old. Allowing yourself to embrace the innocence of a child with the experience of, an older person, and with your experience. So embrace the innocence of the same innocence that, a small child has, embracing that innocence of your experience and maturity. I hope that makes sense. It's what I'm getting for this message that your spirit team is trying to give you, especially for whoever this is that is dealing with those issues of growing older, judging your body, judging yourself, judging your appearance, your outward appearance, or maybe even just your situation. I feel like feels like there's something unexpected and new that's coming in for you or trying to come in for you. But you need to release something in order for this to happen. So sorry, let me cut the volume off on here. You may even be starting to feel a sense of excitement. This is also the Fool card. It is that carefree energy, you know? So allowing yourself to be carefree as you surrender to any transformations that are happening for you, changes, endings, new beginnings, the end of one era and the beginning of another. Okay, so I am feeling like some of you have had like some sort of temporary setback or delay regarding finances. Like maybe finances have been a little bit slow, or you've had your financial situation heavily on your mind. You may be really thinking a lot about like some or feeling a bit overwhelmed right now, like mental overload regarding finances. You may be losing faith in with some area of your life as well. But regardless, like there's a lot of stress and worry that could be overwhelming you, feeling mentally overloaded regarding finances or just any area really. And so Spirit is saying you need time to rest, to relax, to regroup, feeling under like maybe feeling a sense of pressure and fearful of losing, maybe entering this kind of lack mentality. It definitely feels like you could be worried about like paying some sort of bill or having enough money for a home even, or like maybe it's a house payment, or like maybe you feel or you're like so overwhelmed with pressure that you don't feel like things can change or that things will change. And Spirit is saying don't allow negativity to cloud your thoughts. Feel like you definitely need some rest and recuperation to really clear your mind. There's also a fear of being single that I'm seeing for someone. There is a fear of being of either being single or like having to do everything with one income or something along those lines for somebody here. Spirit is saying, do not let your fears about anything overwhelm you. Really slowing down, listening to your inner wisdom. Four of Wands. You are loved unconditionally, right? The Four of Wands, that's that card of like, look at everything that you've been through. You are a badass. Like, you need to give yourself a pat on the back, or like, you know, give yourself a round of applause here with this Four of Wands. Also, fours are like really significant in this reading. Be free to love yourself as you are. Let your guard down. To love yourself as you are. I'm getting celebrate yourself. Spirit is telling you to be proud of your achievements. Have pride in yourself. Focusing on loving yourself and building your self-esteem. Someone's self-esteem may have taken a blow or a hit because of a womanizer, or for you gentlemen, this could be someone that took advantage of you. I am extremely exhausted, but I just felt so drawn that I needed to do this reading for you guys, because I was going to go take a nap and rest, and Spirit was like, no, you need to do this now while you're tired. So I was like, okay. I was like, okay, Spirit, well, I will listen. I will, but I'm going to do another one for you guys after I get some sleep and go see the doctor today about this tooth. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascendant masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light being. I'm going to do like a what's the tea for you guys later too, once I get some rest. Show me clearly what I need to see. Show me clearly what I need to... Whoa. Okay. All right. That was interesting. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Divine Holy Spirit, angels, archangels, ascendant masters, ancestors, spirit guides, higher light beings, please come here. What other messages do you have for the collective? Okay. Celebrate. Look, I literally even said celebrate yourself. Stop finding holes in your success or a reason to undermine it. You deserve to celebrate yourself and your accomplishments. Look at that. I literally just said that. Oh my God. Proof right there. Thank you, Spirit. Like, seriously. So you may be like undermining your success, your achievements, your looks, your appearance, something that you have overcome, and Spirit's like, stop trying to find in comparing yourself to other people's successes. Look at your successes, look at your achievements, look what you're capable of doing, look at your gifts. Look, bottom of it. Look, you've got unique gifts that you need to celebrate. We've got new beginnings. You were chosen. You are a chosen one. You were chosen to do what you're doing now, to be on the path that you're on now, to have the life that you're living. The mission that you have right now, the level that you're on in this game, you were meant to do that. You were meant to do that. And so all you need to do is just shine your light. Shine your light, your intuition to lighten up the road ahead of you, to help show others the way. You're about to start something new, walk through a new portal, a new timeline. And so Spirit is saying for you to just trust that magic. It's up to you to change your story. It's up to you to change your story. It's up to you to take those steps, to start those new beginnings, to release the old and to enter the new, a new you. You have these unique gifts that only you have. So stop comparing yourself to other people. You have things that other people don't have. Spirit is saying your greatest fulfillment in life will come when you discover your own unique gifts and develop and fine-tune those gifts and figure out who you are and what it is that you bring to the table, and then share it with the world, celebrating yourself, celebrating others' unique gifts as well. And then, but the card that was on the bottom of the deck is happy ending. Though it may not seem like it now, you will accomplish far more than you could ever imagine. Your story will have an happy ending. A happy ending. So you just need to trust this. Celebrate yourself. Celebrate your happy ending now. Celebrate each phase. Thank you, Spirit. So you may be struggling right now. And it may seem impossible, but Spirit is saying that to just trust that you're going to accomplish more in this lifetime than you ever thought possible. Thank you, Spirit. Trust your power. Look. Trust that what you're able to create. Trust the impact that you're able to have in this world. Trust that that impact is greater than you could ever think of, that you ever thought possible. That so you may think, well, don't nobody want me. Don't nobody want my advice, or and nobody's going to get inspired by me, or whatever it is. Trust that you have these unique gifts that not everybody has. And whether you see it or not, your existence makes a positive difference in this life, in this world. You make a difference. And you may not see that sometimes. You may not realize it. You may downplay your gifts. But you matter. You matter so much. Even when you just smile at people when you're out at the store, you matter. And you do have so much to share with the world. You have so much power within you and so much empathy within you. And you are a beautiful person inside and out. And even though there were times in your life where you felt like nobody cared, or that you didn't have a purpose, you do. You just need to rekindle that candle within your heart and let it burn with passion. So we've got uproot bad habits over here with endings and beginnings. So there are some bad habits that need to be released, to let go of and take hold of your life. Uproot those bad habits and have that fresh start. Start fresh all over again. If you want to see a positive change in your life, that's what you're going to need to do. So it may seem, and maybe some of you have already done that. Maybe you have uprooted those bad habits and you are starting fresh. What is that song? My bad habits lead to something. So there are some bad habits that need to be released, and maybe you feel that you can't do this until you do that, or I can't be spiritual until I do this, no. Just trust the power that you have to create change in this world. Even if you do have bad habits, you have the abilities, you have the power to take a hold of your life, to let go of anything that's not serving you, any kind of bad habits, or the things in your life that are not good for you, to release those, to have a fresh start, to have a blank slate, no matter where you are in life or how old you are. Some of you need to make a choice right now, and it's time to walk in stillness. Just to be still. You don't always need to be ready to jump into action. You don't always need to have that sound going. This is what I have for you guys. I'm going to go rest, and I'm going to come back and do another reading for you. So please consider hitting like on the video because it will get the message to somebody else that may really need to hear this. And it's also really great energy exchange between us. So the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.